Hello, I'm Robbie Fowler and you're watching Redmen TV.
Something I wanted to do, we discussed this last week, Chris, obviously the Balotelli stuff, and there was an article, James Pearce was talking about this a couple of weeks ago, and Si Hughes wrote something for The Independent, and we had Adam in last week, and we kind of alluded to the fact that if this stuff's coming out, if Si Hughes is putting this stuff out, that it's been leaked by the club. Now, first and foremost, I want to start with a sort of retraction on this, because in my infinite stupidity, I forgot that I actually have Si Hughes' phone number, and he does answer his phone calls to me. So I actually spoke to him this week and asked him about it.
Is the retraction really small in the corner?
No, we're doing this.
It's
we're
a
doing
genuine
this
retraction.
like
retractor.
We're not the fucking scum, like. But you know, it's. But the fact is, basically, I said to him, like, you know, because he's taking a lot of stick on that, because there is this common consensus that Liverpool are letting info out to journalists about Balotelli being a prick, and he basically said it's simply not the case. No one from Liverpool has briefed him on this. There's not a great deal coming out of the club in general at the moment. He's been building this up. This is him being an actual journalist and speaking to people and finding, you know, things, and this is stuff that he's known for a while, and I felt the time was, you know, kind of, and he was asked to kind of put this stuff out as an article. So again, not come from the club, but what is interesting about that then is that ultimately, I guess, if the club aren't leaking it, is it simply just the fact that Mario Balotelli's bellend and needs to go?
Probably.
Yeah. I mean, it's a weird one, isn't it? Because there still remains this undying loyalty from some corners, Mike, towards Balotelli. Not
this corner.
Not that corner.
No. I think he's a cock.
Do you know? I know, but he's not. But the thing is, he's not. He's clearly not a horrible human being. No. You know, he does a lot of great sort of charity work and all this kind of stuff, and I do feel bad. I don't feel bad for him as a footballer, though. That's the thing. No. I don't think he deserves that adulation as a football player.
No, and you've got to split the two. I'm sure he's a lovely fella in that kind of, in social circles and whatever. But as a player for Liverpool Football Club, he's never been good enough in terms of his attitude and the way he applies himself. Clearly, he's got talent. Mm-hmm. He's a talented footballer. He wouldn't have played for the clubs that he's played for if he didn't have talent. But there's something wrong mentally with his attitude, whatever it is. That, you know, I've never been a fan of him, and I took a lot of stick on the show last season for not being a fan of him from the Mario Balotelli fan club, and I don't care. Give me more stick, bring it in. But he's a tit.
Yeah.
You know, he's had opportunity after opportunity after opportunity, and I think we said on the final word show, he played that role last season that Benteke's playing now, and you can just see the difference between the two players. It's staggering.
Yeah.
How two players can play the same role completely differently.
A player who's prepared to run.
Exactly.
And get in behind. And
put himself about and die for the cause, essentially. Yeah. Which he's never been able to do. And Liverpool fans have always wanted a centre-forward who will die for the cause and will do whatever it takes for his team. And he doesn't bring that, he doesn't give that sense to anyone that he's going to be willing to put a shift in to make things right. So as long as he's going to have that attitude... Yeah. He's not welcome at the club, in my opinion. What's
your thoughts on Sam? We've not really talked to you about the whole Balotelli thing. Keep him!
He was a bit of a scapegoat last year. Listen, he's not done what he should have done. He's been a big kid, and he's done some daft things. But I think he was a bit of a scapegoat. The whole Real Madrid thing, swapping tops, apparently it happens all the time.
Yeah.
He was just a yard the wrong side. There was loads of stuff that happened. You just think, you've got to talk about it because that's what it is. But I think you've just got to put it aside and say it's football. And I think we were bad in a lot of respects last season. He was there, and it didn't work out. But I blame Man City and Mancini for him, because when he was at Inter Milan, he didn't have it easy. And he wasn't on big money. And he got sold to City, given a £150,000 pay rise, paid a massive bonus for signing on, and that was it. He became a big idiot in a different country with all his mates. Yeah. So I blame them, because since from then on, he's not been able to be kicked back to the curb. Yeah. It might take him going to someone like Auxerre in France, whatever you pronounce them, getting paid 40 grand a week at best to get his finger out, or his agent going, "We're done, lad," because he's just not interested.
Someone will fucking take a chance on him, because football clubs are fucking desperate, man.
Yeah. The thing is, I think that appears to be the common logic, and I exactly agree with you. Someone out there will go, I reckon there's a player in there. He's got great talent. He's brilliant on Pro Evo.
This is his last chance. This is his last chance. He'll have to do it here.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
There was rumours today even that he was getting linked with Watford.
That's it, I've seen that,
Because he wants to stay in England.
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
Fucking good luck, Watford.
Good luck London, innit?
And good luck London, yeah.
Manchester, tick. Liverpool, tick. Yes.
Next stop,
He's going to be a fucking Geordie by the end of the season. They're going Watford and then Newcastle.
He's
perfect for them.
He is a Newcastle fucking player through and through because he is just a fucking joke, isn't he? And which is what Newcastle have been for the last 20 years.
Imagine Steve McLaren trying to manage him.
Yeah, that would be amazing. Him walking up behind and slapping his baldy head. Again, it's annoying. It's annoying me now because I get this. I see people going, "Oh, isn't Balotelli hilarious?" Probably.
He was hilarious when he was at City.
He's
doing it
hilarious.
over there.
Yeah.
I'm fucking funny doing it in Argyle.
No. It's like out living in a fucking shared house with the funny students. You know, the one who fucking gets home and has a fucking shit on the fucking couch. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, it's funny. It's funny when you don't live with them. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, which is why me and you have maintained our friendship because we've never lived together. But you know, no, but it is that thing of, you know, having a fucking character. Character's a boss on TV. They're not boss to actually have in your life. You know what I mean? Because they just do your head in. And again, particularly at Liverpool, I just don't want it, man. I just don't need it. He is just the least Liverpool player I've ever seen. And, you know, and I mean that in terms of, I've seen Paul Stewart play for Liverpool and he's fucking rubbish. I've seen Istvan Cosma. Seen Nicky Tanner. I've seen Jean-Michel Ferry. I've seen Sean Dundee. I've seen some of the worst people to ever play football. And Mario Balotelli is a much more talented individual than that. But him and the whole spectacle that goes around him could not be further from what I want Liverpool Football Club to be. And the sooner he goes, I can go back to appreciating him as just a fucking social media nutcase.
Yeah, isn't he funny from a distance?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Fucking hilarious. Bit further, spot on, Mario.
He's bringing out, have you seen what he's brought out? Like a football boot range, and on the back it's got like a Mohican. But he'll make a fortune off that.
And it's got Why Always Me on the side of it as well.
He'll make an absolute fortune.
Oh my word.
Good on you. And he was like, but that's the thing, you know, he had those boots, didn't he, with all the headlines he'd made on them, printed all on them like that. Again, boss, when it's not at Liverpool. We just want playing footy.
You know what though, right? You wouldn't mind all that shit if he actually did a job on the pitch and if he was banging in 30 goals a season.
Mate, we're a fan base that backed the guy who basically got banned for racial abuse and biting two different players on the field to play. Three technically, because he was banned for the fucking. So, you know, Liverpool as a fan base are a forgiving lot. Yeah. If you're amazing at football and you know what I mean, you give your all for it, and that's what I mean by that. Mario Balotelli, it's fucking fine, but you know, great, do all that stuff. You know, be a character, be mad, I guess. But if you score it, we would care a damn sight less. But when you're just swanning around the football pitch, because the best I saw of Mario Balotelli was that Gerrard's game toward the end of the season, where exhibition football. That's what Mario Balotelli should do for the rest of his career.
Go play in America, didn't he?
With greatest respect to him, that. I think like he should go and sign for the fucking Cosmos. Because they're not in the league. Exactly, that's what I mean. He should just go and play. He should have the Mario Balotelli All-Stars.
Have they got a Harlem Globetrotters for football? Because he'd be perfect for that.
Well, basically the Cosmos, that's what, you know what I mean? Along those lines, that's what he should just go and do. Create a team of, like, basically like the Hurricanes. You know what I mean? He should have his own animated TV series where he voices himself, and he's like Space Jam, but the exact opposite. Where it's entirely animated apart from him. You know what I mean? Because he's much of a cartoon character.
He's definitely following Peggy Affleck, isn't he? Let's be honest. Definitely going that way.
But yeah, no, that's what Mario Balotelli should be. He's the fucking Bugs Bunny of footy, like, you know what I mean? And that's what he should be. But you know, if he wants to go on and have a great professional career, I don't wish him any alarm. He's not like he's been a knobhead while he's been here. He's not, you know, some of the shit he did at City, he's not like he's done that at Liverpool. Mainly the scoring goals. But, you know, in terms of like really bringing the club's name into disrepute. So it's not like he's really harmed Liverpool in any way. He's just, I will forget that he played for Liverpool.
Yeah, very quickly.
I think
the sooner the better.
Yeah, and the sooner the better. So great. Who has any thoughts on that though? You know, obviously, is there still anyone who thinks Mario Balotelli should be a Liverpool player? I'm just glad that Benteke seems to be kicking off.
There are loads of people, and these are the same people who hate Brendan Rodgers because they think it's Brendan Rodgers' fault.
Yeah, it's not. It's Balotelli's fault. But you know, I think the fact that Benteke, we can start to see what he's actually bringing, will soften the blow of that as well. You know what I mean? Because let's face it, Benteke come in and was shit, then it's very easy to find more, you know, go back to old sticks to beat the manager with, but it's just about Mario, if you're watching, because you got nothing to do else to do but hang out on social media and you know, in the digital world, you seem like a lovely fella. You do great poses on the camera. We loved your blue steel to the Sky cameras against Bournemouth. That was sensational. Stick to that, mate, or do it at another football club. That'd be... Okay, thanks for watching this preview of the Reds News Roundup show. Watch the full show on the redmentv.com. It's fantastic. It's completely free for the month, which you should know by now. And then it's just £2 a month if you want to keep it beyond that, if you like it. If you don't, whatever, man. Anyway, we'll annotate to that at the end of the video. Just click through, go and start your 3-month trial, and enjoy the show. Cheers. Those two are going to be, you know what I mean, they're going to be right into contention. I think we'll see their worth as the season progresses. I hope so anyway. I've got a lot of time for Markovic, mainly again because he was dead sound when we met him. He seemed a good lad. He seemed quite good at footy apart from when he was trying to beat Chris in one-on-one.
That's why I think he's got no end product.
Absolutely.
He's done, like, you killed him. You killed his confidence.
Just nobody expected Chris to come with 110% intensity in a year.
Come from nowhere, haven't I? You know what I mean?
Nowhere.
Focused.
Playing